Hello, 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 everybody. It is me, the voice man. I'm here. Are you here? I hope so. When I said, "Are you here?" reminds me of the portal turrets. Alright, let's get into this here game. First, let's turn off the musics, turn on the Mass Effect audios, jump on in. I'm gonna go finish up whatever I've got in the Citadel at the moment. Hold on a second, I just realized something. I need to... Okay. Okay, what do I have to do here? I forget. Let's check it out, shall we? Okay, technology.
Biotics is the ability.
Oh.
Mass relays are feats of Prothean engineering advanced far beyond the technology of any living species. They are enormous structures scattered throughout the stars and can create corridors of virtually mass-free space, allowing instantaneous transit between locations separated by years or even centuries of travel using conventional FTL drives. Primary mass relays can propel ships thousands of light years, often from one spiral arm of the galaxy to another. However, they have fixed one-to-one connections. A primary relay connects to one other primary relay and nowhere else. Secondary relays can only propel ships across a few hundred light years. However, they are omnidirectional. A secondary relay can send a ship to any other relay within its limited range. There are many dormant primary relays whose corresponding twins have not yet been located. These are left inactive until their partner is charted, as established civilizations are unwilling to blindly open a passage that might connect them to a hostile species.
So the primaries are kind of like highways, and then they're going to take you to specific destinations. You can't really do anything. Whereas the secondary relays are more like, and I mean, obviously this isn't a one-to-one comparison, but it's more like a street, or like a, various city streets and the like. I wasn't even really coming here, although maybe we get some more
50,
Rachni.
though now extinct, the Rachni once threatened every species in Citadel space. Over 2,000 years ago, explorers foolishly opened a mass relay to a previously unknown system, and encountered something never seen before or since, a species of spacefaring insects guided by a hive mind intelligence. Unfortunately, the Rachni were not peaceful, and the galaxy was plunged into a series of conflicts known as the Rachni Wars. Attempts to negotiate were futile, as it was impossible to make contact with the hive queens that guided the race from beneath the surface of their toxic home world. The emergence of the Krogan ended the Rachni Wars. Bred to survive the harshest environments, the Krogan were able to strike at the queens in their lairs and reclaim conquered Council worlds. But when Krogan fleets pressed them back to their homeworld, the Rachni refused to surrender, and the Krogan eradicated them from the galaxy.
And then the Krogan got eradicated essentially by the tall skinny dudes, Solarians, I think it is. Because of that genetic BS.
The second species to join the Citadel.
Alright. All the rest of that is stuff I don't really care about at the moment. Find the Doctor. Newton system. What about Citadel? The fan. Okay, so hold on. Okay, it does in fact. Scan the keepers, still need to deal with that one, find out wherever the fucking last one is. Burner. Discovered sufficient possible valuable gases, continue to locate and survey the remaining minerals and elements. It's still got I have 7 of 6 gases? Okay. That's cool, I guess. Searching for those. Alright, missions. What are we doing? You need to explore Pharos, Navaria. I thought I was supposed to be doing something else here, unless I already did it. I think that's what I was doing. I was going to come over here, talk to the dude, and then I was like, done. Make sure everybody is set up. Pretty sure they are, because it wasn't flashing. Alrighty. Shot from pistol. Okay. You know, knowing what I know now, like, in a future playthrough, I'm definitely going to go, like, I'm not even going to dump, wait, hold on a second. I might put money into Intimidate just for the sake of, like, prices. Okay, Charm decreases items, increases credits. So I see the value in both of those if I care. Oh, what the hell? I have an extra point. I didn't realize. Well, I'll dump another point into that, even though it's kind of against what I'm doing right now. But anyway, in the next game that I decide to play, where's the car at? I want to do fasty travels. I'm going to do that bottom right option because that's the one that, like, is just kind of like the forceful hard ass. I just want to see what, like, just going down that line, I just want to see where it takes you. Let's see. Fuck, where's the dock again? Med Clinic Market, CSEC. I think it's CSEC. I think it's the elevator in the middle. I cannot recall. Alright. I think this is, yeah, Dock and Bay.
Reporter
okay, cool.
Kalisa Al-Jalani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
Cool, I'm a keen diplomat. Despite being a Spectre. I like stuff like that. Little adjustments, and it's like when I played Dishonored, you know, like some of the things that you did almost immediately had impact on the world. And it's cool when your choices actually do have some kind of impact, even if it's not like super important.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
So fun fact.
Decontamination in progress.
Today is
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Cinco de Mayo. But I didn't realize it was Cinco de Mayo until after I had made tacos. You know, they were homemade tacos. I didn't use hard shells. I used some tortillas, you know, corn tortillas that I got from the store. Oh, right. I need to go to somewhere. Hold on. Let's back out. Hang out. Hang out. I can get out faster. Okay, hold on. So I had bought, like, I had been wanting tacos, like, for the last week or so. And then, what were the other assignments? Armstrong Nebula to investigate what the Geth are up to. Find the Doctor and the Newton system and the Kepler Verge. Okay, that's interesting. These are all scan stuff. So I guess I go to the Armstrong Nebula. Let's do that. And so yesterday, while I was, you know, prepping my my Instacart because I was like, either I could. Is it Newton cluster?
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy? Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skyllian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
We have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
I'm on it, Admiral.
Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
Sounds good. Now the thing I need to do is go back into the damn quest log, figure out what the hell I was looking at. Investigate the Geth. Armstrong Nebula. Eliminate all 4 Geth outposts identified in the Armstrong cluster. The outposts are located in all 4 systems. Oh God. Well, buckle up. So I was like, what can I make that like is gonna be good? Taco sounds good. Get some other stuff. Some basic necessities and the like. Let's go Vamish. Vamshi? Vamshi. And made some tacos today, and then I realized that today was Cinco de Mayo. Totally forgot. I thought it was already the 6th, even though I didn't send a birthday message to my sister because her birthday's tomorrow. My whole sense of time has been out of whack for like the last month and a half. But you know, it is what it is. I'm also doing laundry right now, so there's going to be a point where I have to take a small break to then go ahead and do my laundry. Let's go and survey you. Enormous terrestrial world. How big? Same Earth atmosphere, same gravity, long length, ooh, pretty decent sized radius. Atmosphere, chlorine, and ethane. That's problematic. Surface is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of aluminum. No landing has ever been attempted. Oof. That's kind of unfortunate. It seems very like primordial. Oh, did they just say binary star? Binary giant stars. Vamish A is a blue star of spectral class A4111, which burns at half again the temperature of Sol. That sentence feels weird. Vamshi B is an aging red giant of class M5111, over 200 times the size of Sol. Half again the temperature of Sol is a weird sentence that doesn't make sense to me. Blue stars are usually bigger too, like much bigger. Like so big they die fast, bigger. Thin atmosphere of methane and carbon monoxide. Temperature between the hemisphere and facing suns and then facing deep space causes constant wind stirring the silica and diamond and sodium dust of the surface, and savory characters from the terminus systems occasionally use magic for forms of cruel sport, dumping slaves, hostages, quarreling shipmates, or even when bored vicious animals on the surface. One must kill the other before they are rescued from the lethal radiation. That's pretty fucked up. Less than half the atmosphere, 85% G. Cold as shit. It's cold as shit. Those new lyrics just really don't hit. No, that's not right. That doesn't work. Almost. in a sense, is a helium gas giant with traces of sodium darkening its atmosphere. That looks cool as shit. That's probably the shortest description. Is it orbital period? But it didn't say distance. That's annoying, game. I wish you would do more of the AU stuffs. There are only 3 planets? Okay. As it is. So yeah, maybe some tacos, chicken. Had some chicken thighs, or not chicken thighs, chicken leg quarters. Because they apparently didn't have any just like bone-in thighs like I wanted, which is fine. It's whatever. And then I used my what's its cast iron Dutch oven. Where am I located? Anomaly, debris. Get out those. Let's go to the anomaly first. I seared the meat, you know, cooking most of the way through on both sides. Like quarters, because I figured like put it on low heat, let the thing just kind of get up to heat or get up to temp and everything, and then, you know, start searing the sides. And then I was like, all right, I'll go ahead and just take it off. And I was in the middle of doing some rating stuff, request as well, and so I couldn't put like too much attention on it. And so there was a point where I was like, why don't I just turn on my oven so it doesn't get cold? And like, while cast iron does take quite a bit. Oh shit! I didn't notice the ore over here. That's about the best use of those thrusters I've ever had. It was just like, hey, I'm on the side of a mountain. Let's get off. Oh wow, that sun is. I mean, I know that red giants are supposed to be bright. In fact, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it has been a while since my astronomy class, but red giants generally have a brighter appearance than our current sun, which makes that imagery, I mean, it's cool as shit, but less realistic. Because they're supposed to be so much brighter. They put out just that much more energy. Because they're essentially in their death throes. A red giant, like for instance our sun, in approximately 5 billion years, our sun will have used up all of its hydrogen, and it will start instead consuming helium. And then it will become a red giant in the process. And it will expand and become, well, giant. And they might be thinking, well, red isn't as bright as yellow. See, that's a different, that's color theory that you're working with instead of luminance. And because it requires more energy to fuse helium than it would than hydrogen. Hey, turn around and check the thing that's on the ground. Thank you. Oops. Since it requires more energy to fuse helium than hydrogen, your output's going to also be greater. And so seeing a red giant, and I'm not trying to be like a spoiled sport, it's gorgeous. I'm not going to complain. It's just like, it would be bright as fuck. That's what I'm really saying. You wouldn't be able to see it. Odd skull. Selected mass accelerator shots, xenobiology files in your hardsuit computer can't identify the species. It must have been brought here from an unknown world. What's it look like? Kind of has like, it seems reminiscent of, but probably not. Kind of reminds me of Zerkin. That's one thing that like you don't see in StarCraft. Is like, not that I'm aware of anyway. Like Zerg skulls. Now I know that they are an exoskeletal creature. They don't have an endoskeleton like we do. Endo meaning inside. And so maybe they won't have a skull because maybe, you know, the chitin or whatever it is that makes up the hardened armor of their physiology just wouldn't do that. I don't know. 258. Okay. Fuck, that's what I was gonna do. I forgot to sell. Alright, that's fine. Well, when I get off of here, hopefully I'll remember to sell. I'll even put it in the Twitch chat since I have the app open. Let's see. Sell stuff after leaving. Sell stuff after leaving. Yeah, boy. you gotta use what tools are at hand, you know? Ugh, that tool is terrible. Yeah, a little bit. I've got to take a short break to do a bit of a laundry swap because I'm drying my normal clothes, and then I will be drying the sheets. Sheet/blanket. Gotta clean that stuff on a regular basis, otherwise you just get a face full of fucking acne. Or a body full of acne. I don't want that. I mean, again, it's gorgeous. I can't complain. But it shouldn't be visible like that. God, I do wish I had a better computer, that's for sure. Then I would like stop and take a moment. More so than typical. Alright. I just love the fact that it's basically Frogger. Like, if you've never played Frogger, but you've played this game, you've played Frogger. Bouncy, bouncy. Oh, stuff after leaving. See, that's why I'm glad I did that. Hey, I just happened to be in support on the way there. Some hostiles nearby. Go to the more level. Get an idea of what I'm up against. I see something. Weird that they seem to be defending the ore. Or at least that's the perception of it anyway. I don't know. love it when that kind of stuff happens. Alright, there doesn't appear to be any more. Okay. Alright, rock face. Give me some cash, Mololas. Alright. Magnesium deposit. Nice. Apparently people are taking it to go to sleep all the time now. Oops.
Hostile spotted.
What? Where?
Clear.
Girl, you taking crazy pills or some shit? What the hell? Oops, this way. Alright. There's a hostel. There's a building that's likely full of hostiles. Jam. Okay. Oh, hey. You're on the ground. Maybe, you know, do the dinosaur.
Three more outposts to go. The first step in a long journey.
Oh, bitch, get out the way. Alright, so what am I going to do then? Since, hold on, let me check. Got the ores, I got that thing, and I got those, so yeah, we're good. Go to the Normandy, fly back to the Citadel, and then go sell. Unless I can sell on the ship? I don't remember. I don't think so, though. We shall see. Okay, so hang on. Is there a map button? Okay, so there doesn't appear to be an option to sell on the bridge. Well, wasn't there a dude in the back? Hang on. Let me check. I thought there was a dude that was like in the hangar or something. Door open. Why you make me push button? I just wish to go. That's... Damn it. I gotta keep going down further. Elevator, go down the hole. Because if I can sell here, but then I see no point in going all the way back to the Citadel. But if I can't, well, it's whatever. A slow ass elevator. I was like, am I stuck? What the hell? Requisition officer. Okay, that's what I thought.
Looking for supplies?
Yes, sir.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Mostly to sell a bunch of shit. Alright, sell. Alright, what do we got? It's a lot of 8s. A lot of 8s. Whole lot of 8s. It's a bunch of 8s. Alright, let's just start off with just the 7s and see how much I've got after the fact. Holy shit, man. Is that millions? Yeah, it is. Just gonna go ahead and cool. Alright. Now, what do you got? Scorpion 10. Compare. Huh. That is better. Gonna buy that. Accept. Sniper rifle, equalizer, heat sink capacity. It's more damage, so let's go and buy that. Damn it. Compare. Okay. Breaker X. Details. 5-round burst has average accuracy. Yeah, why not? Let's just buy one of those. Sniper rifle. Banshee. Jesus. It's better for him, but I don't use it. Let's go all the way down. Pistol, shotgun, pistol, light armor. Oh, it would be cool if I could, like, filter out certain things, like weapons, for instance. I don't have anybody else in my party, so I can't really compare. I can't see, like, is this good for Tali, or is this good for Liara? That's kind of annoying. Yeah, I guess I could just buy all the armor and say whatever. Alright, that's what I'll do. Okay. Price. Don't see any of those special dealy whackers, any of the fun stuff, so we'll just oops, I forgot I have that. Okay, I guess I could quit. It says equip Liara, so let's do that. It's too bad I can't just do that. So that doesn't help her much, rather at all. Alright, let's equip Tali. Whoa. Didn't find anything for her, apparently. Rex, what do you got? Wow. That's crazy how, like, that's a really good one, but nah. Do I have heavy armor for Krogans? Medium armor. Well, that's crap. Now there is a heavy armor for Progans, but... Alright, next. Garrus. What you got, buddy? Okay. Alright. That looks good. Yeah, do that. That looks terrible. Like, the fashion quest on that is just absurdly bad. What do you got? What can I put in there? Shield interface, medical exoskeleton, kinetic exoskeleton. Actually, hold on. Let's make sure that my ladies have the stuff that I need first. That's useful. Appearance. Smash physics. Just plating. That seems pretty good for her. So the shield recovery, and the accuracy. They move so damn much. And that is okay. Yeah. All right. That one's the kinetic exoskeleton. Wait, what? That's that one. What's this one? Energize weave. Okay. Shield recovery and hardening, and that has shield recovery as well. Okay. Yeah, that kind of works out. I like it. Alright. Go back to Tali. You got on your armor. Combat exoskeleton. Let's get you the same. Alright. See how well that works. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. What did Liara have on? Does she have something that's badass too? Oh. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, it was this one that she has. Okay. I see. Difference. Biotic Cat versus Army Tool. Yeah, I think that's what she had. Or that's what I think I just gave Tali. Right? Well, similar. It's not the same level, but it's close. Why is everybody's equipment in the... It's inconvenient. I'll just go land on a planet and then I'll do it. Okay. Yeah, because it'll just be easier for me to do comparisons and stuff. Alright, we'll go over here. Come up here. We'll go here. Alright, so we zoom out. We're done with this little system. Next, Hong system. Again, coolest load screen ever. I mean, it's just visibly... I plug my phone in. It's just visibly gorgeous. It's like stimulating. Another enormous terrestrial planet that's not that much bigger than ours. Much for a broad, shallow sea. Should a probe ever surface to check for ancient fossil life might prove valuable. Holy balls! Wait, a very dense atmosphere of carbon dioxide and sodium. Holy shit. Casbin Hotel? We'll go there in a minute. Survey you. It's a terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere composed of nitrogen and krypton. The surface is mainly composed of sodium oxide. Deposits of copper because of noxious surface gases. Explorers are warned to use extreme caution. Lacks a magnetic field. Makes it useless for discharging FTL cores in orbit. Energetic particles of solar wind from Hong strike the upper atmosphere, directly ionizing the krypton. This gives the planet a distinctive minty green-white hue. Oof. Relatively similar, actually a little bit smaller than us. Relatively cold. The Shaka. Kind of reminds me of Ace Ventura. Shaka. The Shaka is standard hydrogen helium gas giant. In the past was often used as a drive discharge point for pirates raiding human settlements from the Terminus systems in 2178. Alliance set up a network of covert sensing devices on Thasaka's moon. What the hell? Is it Thasaka or Thashaka? Recordings of private FTL exit vectors over the course of 6 months led the Alliance Navy to 8 major pirate anchorages. Since the Thashaka raids, no systems from the Terminus have been reported on the Hong system. Interesting. That's kind of cool, though, that they were like, hey, go check your ass out. Tiny ice dwarf, trace atmosphere of xenon and krypton, goes to water, ice, and ammonia, cryovolcanic process gradually repaving. I don't know why I read that as revaping. I was like, wait a minute. I mean, cryovolcanic, yeah, sure, revaping, okay, cool. Was it not vaping? Oh man, negative 211 Celsius. Jesus, that is like, if I'm not mistaken, Kelvin, 0 degrees, rather, 0 Kelvin, because they're, fun fact, Kelvin is not measured in degrees. It's just X Kelvin, X being whatever number. 0 Kelvin is, if I'm not mistaken, negative 273 degrees Celsius. So it's off by like 62 degrees Celsius, which is quite a significant amount of temperature if you think about it, because like right now on our planet, if it was 30 degrees Celsius outside, it would be a very warm day. It would be like close to right around 90. 62 Celsius is a day that shouldn't exist. So the difference between this cold ass planet and absolute zero is still a significant difference. Significant enough that the difference between them is effectively obliteration of all life on Earth. It feels nice. So yeah, you know, we don't want a 62 Celsius. We want a 62 Fahrenheit. Pre-garden terrestrial world with conditions similar to those of Earth millions of years ago. Hot, humid atmosphere, mainly composed of nitrogen and carbon dioxide. Increasing amount of the surface is covered by simple lichen and algae. Okay. Should no unexpected calamity occur, these tiny plants will change the atmosphere to an Earth-like nitrogen oxygen mix over the next few millennia. Sort of the Cambrian explosion. Due to its potential for future habitability and sapient life, Casbin has been designated a sanctuary world by the Citadel Council. Landing is prohibited by law, and any disturbance of the fragile young ecosystem will result in harsh fines and imprisonment. At present, the planet is passed through the free trail of a long period comet. Similar to Earth, 90 surface tip. God damn, that's hot though. That's almost boiling water hot. Which then reminds me of boiling lava hot. Hot pockets. We'll have there's the hot pocket, which is cooked in a dirty microwave. Is it cold? It's frozen. Although it could be served you boiling lava hot. Will it ruin my mouth? It'll destroy your mouth. Everything will taste like rubber for a month. I love Jim Gaffigan. And that bit is just like all of his bits are great. But like that bit it just clicks right into my brain in the right way. Sorry, lichens, but there's assholes that are here. We wouldn't want to do this on our planet that many years ago. I guess I can go through here. This looks cool. Well, let's see what the planet... I can't see the sun. It's sunset. Supposedly. So fun fact about space, just in general, is that there's something known as the right-hand rule. Oh yeah, it's going through a comet, so it's getting meteors. That's what happens when we get meteors, is that we are going through a portion of a comet's tail, essentially. So like every year at around certain points in time, we have meteor showers that originate from certain areas in the sky. So it's like the Geonids, which all originate effectively from Gemini, or Gemini, sorry, that's what I meant to say. What the hell? Genome. Now, where are the Geth? Yeah. Oh. Strange. So you have things like the Geminids. Well, those meteors, when you look up at the sky and you look toward Gemini constellation, you will see what appears to be meteors coming from Gemini. And all kinds of like angles and shit, right? Kind of looks like it spreads out from that direction. Oh, there's right here. See a hole? Take kind of a quick little break there. Oh. Comes the landing gear.
Outposts done. We're halfway there.
Girl, you're a little preeminent. Rather preemptive. Premature. That's the word I was looking for. Anywho. So, like, you have the Geminids. Is there like ore over here? I guess not. Oh, there is. Okay, it's over here. Up and around somewhere. Shit. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can make it. And then, like, the Leonids come from constellation Leo, Orionids, so on and so forth. And it's because there are dust trails from old comets. And like if you look up Wikipedia, you can find all this stuff out. Find out like which comet it comes from, all that good stuff. It's really cool. It's really fascinating. And like watching the meteor shower is actually pretty cool, especially if you get to see a decent one, like one that's really active. And that's also kind of another thing too, like why I was a little bit, well, not a little bit, I was extremely disappointed in my experience with my solar eclipse being overcast, because of like I've done similar things trying to find, you know, like trying to watch meteor showers, trying to watch, you know, just some other celestial event in some capacity or another. Like there's one time me and a work buddy, we went out in the middle of goddamn nowhere to go see some meteor showers, but it was a full ass moon. The full moon really makes certain meteor showers really hard to see. Seeing this shit would be great. I think the first meteor that I ever actually saw, I just happened to be at work one day. I was standing outside just kind of talking to myself and, you know, trying to psych myself up for something, I don't know, work, I guess. Because, you know, you gotta psych yourself out for work even if you're already at work sometimes. And I just saw this bright streak across the sky, and it was awesome. It looked like somebody had like kind of lit up something, you know, like kind of lit a match, burnt it, but it was like a really white hot match, and then waved it in a straight line, and then it just kind of faded off in the distance. It was like 10 o'clock at night too. Really cool. Totally unexpected, totally unprepared. Which, I mean, obviously made it great in that regard because it was, you know, it was an unexpected event. But I mean, you know, it's nice when things go well too, you know? Okay, come on. No, you can do it. I hope you can. Oh, shit. Maybe you can't. This is a steep-ass incline. Oh, alright, we're just going to let it go. And then I'll drop back down. But I used to live out just a little bit east of Dallas, and there's this lake called Lake Ray Hubbard. And it's this giant, like, the majority of lakes in Texas are man-made. Like, I think it was Caddo Lake is the only non-man-made lake. But like, oh yeah, I also didn't check their equipment. Guess I could do that while I'm down there. Just in case, you never know. I might have to go to like some spots on feet. So I dropped mine out. No hazard, no. Alright, so we're definitely switching over to the breaker. Yeah, boy. About that. We'll do that though. Let's see. I mean, nothing is going to be as good. That one's pretty good, but I think that's what Shepard was using. Which is crazy that it's that far down and it's that good, comparatively speaking. Alright, so she'll probably end up with Shepard's weapon unless she's already got it. I think she does. And in that case, I might actually just give Liara's. Yeah, I'll give Liara that. That way I can get some... Ooh. That way I can get some stuff. What's the sledgehammer do? Heat absorption, so... It's got pretty decent heat absorption. Why not? Let's knock people down. Heat damping. See, there you go. And optics. Max accuracy. Weapon stability. Damage. Weapon stability. Scram rail. See, now we're just gonna actually hold on. Let's just give them as much damage as possible. 6 damage. 20 damage. So another scram rail, baby. And then 24 damage. Jesus. What was the? Oh, it was the accuracy. I don't know if I want to lower accuracy though. Let's see here in a second. Well, everything seems to fuck with accuracy when it comes to damage. Rate of fire. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep it. 24 is pretty good. And then we go over you. And we got high explosive. Yeah, that's right. So we'll just keep it like that, because why the fuck not? And then we're going to check on her stuff. Same one. Karpov's fucking good, that's for sure. I just hit the down button. Okay, yeah, cool. Why not? It's all about damage anyway. Oh, Karpov. Alright, what does Shepard have? Well, he has a new razor. So he can shave his face, his stubble. Alright, cool. Shotty. I think she's got shotgun stuff, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Holy shit. All of a sudden, just... Okay. It kind of doesn't matter, but... Yes. And then you. It's just whatever will... Oh! Sokolov. Like Anton Sokolov? From Dishonored? Alright, whatever. Looks good to me. Cool. Now, let's finish this place up. Let's go over here. Not through that. Jesus Christ. These damn hills, man. Mountains, rather. Alright, let's see here. I do hope that in the next game, if I can even play it, I don't even know if I'll be able to stream for much longer. Like, with my financial situation and whatnot, like, I really don't expect to be able to do this for more than maybe another week and a half. Because, like, once, like, the 15th rolls around, I'm going to have to, like, really start preparing to move out. And I have nowhere to move out to. I just don't have any money for rent. Good Lord. That is the worst. What the shit, game? Ugh. God damn. Come on. That's just like the worst luck. Thought I was right there, and then it's just like, nope. Sorry, fucker. It? No, it's further up. Damn. Come on. I hate this turning situation. It is not intuitive. Like, I really hope in the next game, the vehicle functions more intuitively in a lot of ways. Come on. I'm sure there's some better way to do it too. There's probably some path some fucking where.
Securing point.
Okay, where's whatever the hell it is? Okay, people. ID tag Captain Thean. There's no indication of why it was hidden here or who buried it in the first place. Alright. Now, we head north and west. Across mountainous peaks. Don't. Nope. No. Fuck. What the hell, game? Ugh. Fucking shit. It is so hard. Like, A, to know the right, like, path, but then B, to be able to stay on said path. And of course, once you get up there, or you get to the right spot, then it's like, oh, okay, it was supposed to be this easy, but, you know, there's no real way to know. Because, I mean, looking at the map, there doesn't look like any real way of getting up here. So, I don't know. Fuck. Jesus. And of course, it's all the way down in a ditch.
Heading to position.
Salvage the probe. Right. Take all. Anything else? No. Okay, cool. Get into the Mako. Be one with the Mako like Cloud. Cool to see all those meteors falling in. You gotta wonder, like, what kind of elements might be locked up in them that are now going to be part of this planet's biosphere, ecosphere, etc. sphere, atmosphere. It's a lot of spheres. Largely because, you know, God damn it. We use the term sphere because our planet is a sphere. So that's just how we use terms to describe, you know, the containment of things. And, you know, like a structural nomenclature, if you will. I don't know what I did there, but whatever. Off of the thing. God damn it. Get off of the thing. Go. There, please. Sit here and wait. I try to turn to go the direction that I want to go, and it makes me go the other direction. It's fucking weird. Like, turning does not feel natural. was like, do I not have shield? Apparently I didn't. God damn, game. I still prefer fighting in this situation, but like, fuck. Y'all done? Oh, the fuckers. Get a transmitter. Transmitting regular data bursts and encrypted channel using Alliance's own FTL comm buoys. It's not clear where the data is being directed, nor the content of the signal. Okay. Too bad nobody said anything about it.
Ready.
Alright, whatever. I'm up here, so I need to go that way. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha, doodle-boo. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Whoa. Come on, we can do it. There we go. Why do I feel like I've already been here? Because I have. Fuck. God damn it. Right? I don't remember seeing that. Am I done here? What's up here? Okay, take all. Yo, what the shitballs? Oh wait, that's correct. So I'm done. I'm done with this spot. I don't know what else there is, but I'm not gonna worry about the rest of it right now. It's too much at this moment. It's just too much. Trying to check something, and I was like, my phone was like, no, you can't do that. You're not allowed to do something else. Okay, so head out of that system and then go to Tereshkova. Alright. Let's try not to go to the habitable zone planet second. Let's go from out to in. Alright. Malwiener? Alright, whatever. Malinar, I don't know. This is the second of the Tereshkova's Outer Worlds. Essentially a rock of unremarkable ores. Excuse me. Oof. All of a sudden, just couldn't clear my throat. Frozen surface is composed of silica. Cool, like rock. Like our planet. The gas giant Marlin, it is thought that Malwiener formed too close to the Tereshkova stars and was thrown outwards by gravitational effects. Computer models suggest it will be ejected from the system in a few 100,000 years. Well, they better get on that one. That's kind of a quick acceleration, bro. All right. And then Marlin, gas giant, significantly removed from the rest of the system. See, that's another thing. It's not showing me like the distance in like AU. So okay. You know how in a previous video I was like, oh hey, this planet's not that far out, and it was like 60 some odd AU. That's twice the distance of Pluto. Like, that's massive. That is an absurd distance. Pluto is roughly like 30 to 31 AU, which is, 30 to 31 times the distance from the sun that Earth is, because Earth is 1 AU, because that's how we do stuff. And, like, I would like to know more AUs. So I want to get an idea. Like, it's thought they may have formed within 3 times the distance of Earth from the binary stars, which apparently this is a binary star system too. And were hurled outward due to the instability of such an orbit. So Marlin is a hydrogen helium gas giant with significant quantities of sodium in the atmosphere, giving it a distinct gray color. Okay, what's next? Is that you? The juice. Because I think of like Beetlejuice. Large deposit of mercury. See, no distance again. Terrestrial world, atmosphere of chlorine, krypton. Surface mainly composed of silicates with deposits of carbon. Low mass for its size. So it's not very dense, which again, I'd like to know its density. Tidally locked to the star Terrascova A. Which begs the question. It's tidally locked. Because, like, okay. Earth's moon, Luna, is tidally locked to Earth. It always faces the same direction. It always faces Earth. But it also revolves around Earth at the same rate as it rotates, which is why it's tidally locked. Okay? No big deal, right? Here's my problem, though. Terrascova A is one of the 2 stars. So if you have 2 stars and it's locked to one of them, then that makes me wonder. It says orbital period. It doesn't say how far away it is, though. Temperature difference between the sunward hot pole and the dark cold creates a constant gale force winds across the terminator. And it's cold as shit anyway. But, like, unless it's literally flying around at the rate that the sun, Terrascova A, moves in space, it's gonna be not tidally locked for pretty soon, because it's going to be influenced by the other star. Because it didn't say that it was like tidally locked to the barycenter, which is the middle of the 2 stars, because any two objects that have gravity will have a barycenter between the 2 of them. And then of course the barycenter changes and whatnot when you have more and more and more things that are involved in the whole rotational system. Now, like, the sun's barycenter is still inside the sun. It's just not in the middle of the sun, because even Earth shifts the barycenter slightly and Jupiter shifts it. And then that's another thing too, is that through rotation, the barycenter doesn't stay the same, which is what, I mean, in a sense it does. Like, if it was just the juice, I have literally no idea how to pronounce that otherwise. But if it was just the juice and just the star, like, yeah, it would rotate around that specific barycenter, but the barycenter still moves because the star is spinning, and then so too is the planet, and then the planet's rotating. Like, there's a reason why suns, like stars, have a wobble. And it's because of all the stuff that's around them that's causing that wobble. But your wobble's going to be a lot bigger when you have another star. So I'm really curious how it's tidally locked. gas giant. Looks like this is another gas giant. Small hydrogen. Okay, it's a small gas giant. Usually large amounts of nitrogen up the atmosphere. Convenience as a place to dump drive charges left to its orbit, littered with debris dumped overboard by visiting crews. Jesus Christ. Are they all humans? We seem to be the ones that do that shit real well. Unknown. Where the fuck do that? There it is. Carbonaceous asteroid. Interesting. Antibar. Okay, you can see the two stars. Very similar to Venus in terms of pressure and temperature. Unlike Venus, however, its atmosphere is significant quantity of oxygen, both free and bound in sulfur dioxides. The surface is largely composed of magnesia with deposits of carbon. It's just weird that they use the word magnesia. It is possible, if unlikely, that simple life may be developed on Patamaros. Computer modeling suggests that the powerful solar winds from the terrascope of stars will blow off Patamaros' atmosphere in a few million years, lowering the temperature on the surface to the negative 70s. Iridium, cool. Let's check this bad boy out real quick. Can I? There we go. Survey an asteroid. Mixed carbonaceous materials. Picked up in some anomalous readings after some daring maneuvering by jokers. All team was able to recover some debris from the large rocks. One of the items discovered was a League of One medallion. What the fuck is it doing there? And T-bar. It's a cold terrestrial world. Atmosphere of methane argon. Frozen surface is mainly composed. Iron with deposits of magnesium. World's been noted as a possible target for long-term terraforming. It could be increased to the thickness of Earth. The global average temperature would rise by 10 degrees Celsius. T-bar's combination of low temperatures, high-speed surface runs, and low visibility make it dangerous to explore. Coolest loading screen ever. It does look pretty cool. Alright, ladies. You know what I'm finding weird based on some of the, some of my understanding of this game is supposedly you can get in relationships with people. And I'm like, one, I'm not really interested, but two, so far I haven't even seen anything that makes it seem like you could. Even if you wanted to. The one reason why I'm kind of even if I did have a computer that could run Baldur's Gate 3, I'm I don't really care about getting in a relationship. I just want to play the game. Alright. Oh. Well, at least it's the first thing that I'm doing on this planet. Gun shooting off in the sky. here. Did it die? Alright. Let's go ahead and save that now. Oh, vehicle and human corpse show the telltale signs of gas weapons fire. The gas mangled them with thresher maw. At least they got what was coming to them. No loot. No loot. Oh well. Whoop. I guess it was just talking to the ladies. Other way. I guess that's just it. It's the question mark now that I made. Which is through... What the hell? Oh, it's one of these experiences.
Securing point.
I think. Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-dink. Oh, the inroad. Boom. Dropping one of Thresher Maw's many victims. Cool. More XPs and such. That's a different gun. Do this. Whoa. Whoa. That heats up fast. Real fast. Hold on. Let's maybe make some changes here. Let's do that. See how hot it gets now. Okay. That's a little better, yeah. Okay, cool. I wanted to check on that. Just to see how well that worked. Oh, that's the first round. And then, of course, the super hots. Alright, cool. Alright, what's next? North, east, northeast. Vroom vroom, baby! Say vroom vroom vroom, what's in the video? I don't remember what song that was, what the lyrics were. Oh man. But yeah, it's weird that like in and because you then also have the two planets that are on the outer part of the system that are like, hey, due to the two suns, we got launched out here. So it's really weird that in the very same system, a planet would be tidally locked to just one of the stars in that very same unstable planet or unstable system. I'm just saying, it's weird. After I grab this, I'm gonna have to take a very quick break. Ooh, average, it looks like. Whoops, what the hell? Oh, made it, cool. Alright. Is there anything else? Alright, instead of doing it immediately, because I can always wait. What the shit? Literally the moment I get in, I'm jammed. That makes no sense. Alright, we'll let this one stay. This way. Once I get back to the Normandy. Ugh. You know, take a small break to take care of the laundry situation. Oh god. Dips in the ground. Any more, you sons of bitches? You. Oh, we got a new delivery. Delivery of more sons of bitches.
Just one more outpost left.
Man, sniping with this thing is so much easier. Just standing up here on the, just up on this cusp of this ridge, just shooting motherfuckers in their faces. Hold on a second. Let's take all. Then squad, and I'll just bump him up because why the fuck not? And let's see. Basic armor. Alright, cool. Then we go to the Normandy. Alrighty. I'm gonna take a quick little break here. Just gonna let that sit. Alt tab out. Put on my little break time screen. And I'm gonna mute my mic for the time being. I feel like that music might have been playing the whole time. I'm not sure. Anywho, let's go ahead and play the music. And I can... Alright, be right back. Alright, I am back. You know, this whole time, I was wondering why the game felt like it was struggling more than typical. I had Firefox open the whole entire time. I thought I'd killed it, but evidently not. Ooh, sorry about that noise. So yeah, that was annoying. I need to make a change on. I needed to make a change, so I did. Because I was like, something feels wrong. And when I had all tabbed, I had noticed, hey, Firefox is still running. What the fuck? You're just eating up half of my damn memory. So, I mean, it's still going to be crap because my computer is not good. Alright. But now it's a little less crap. I don't even know if I checked this one. Looks cool as shit. Oh yeah, the small gas giant. Alright, last one. Went and got some of the remaining cheese that I had used for, had prepared for tacos, and now I'm eating some cheese. See, this looks like it's a relatively small system. And Tirungun. Anti-Rumgun? I don't know. Cobalt. Cool. Small rock and ice planet. Trace atmosphere of methane and ethane. Carbon, deposit calcium. Jesus, crude anchorage. Return. I swear I've been here before. Like, literally that previous description. But I surveyed it, right? That's weird. Okay. It's just weird that there was such a similar read that I thought I had already been here before. I mean, I get it. There's a lot. Still no distance. It doesn't give me an idea of like how big these things are, how far away it is. I mean, I know that this is not to scale by any stretch of the imagination, but it would be kind of cool if there's a little bit more info, just because like that's the kind of stuff I'm interested in. Nitrogen and argon, frigid surface, mainly composed of water ice. A carbon and ferrous material. Steel? Because that's what steel is. Carbon and iron. Pretty sure. Small barren terrestrial world. No mining corporation is willing to risk investment. A rogue planetoid devised by the initial Slayer insurrection. The system approximately 10,000 years ago. It's trapped in a decaying orbit nearing the end of its slow spiral. Okay. So that's the thing. As it gets closer to the star, it's going to have, you know, tidal perturbations, and obviously your windstorms are going to increase because you're going to have hotter air than it would normally have, you know, than would normally have been manifest on the planet. So things are going to increase. Within a few hundred years. Oh wow, within a few hundred years. planets will rip each other apart. Some of the Sorry Traveler Consortium has already announced sponsored cruises to observe the spectacle. I'd be on that fucking cruise if I could. Hell yeah. To watch a couple planets rip each other apart? Fucking A. Small gas giant. And 3 millennia ago, turning chief of naval operations, distinguished soldier named Mercury. Mercury? Mary Curie? Declared his immediate retirement. He was disappeared into what was then uncharted territory. It was only 2 years ago this ship was found on the surface, Precia's largest moon, and landed gently and been deliberately shut down. No trace was ever found of him. Interesting. Where's the moon? I want to go land on that. Go find where he's at. That'd be kind of cool. Junthor. What we got? Matriarch's writings. Recon team found enough signs of life. Alright. Aluminum with deposit nickel. Separation of the equator. Definitely the colony of an ancient spacefaring race. The Protheans, perhaps? Almost nothing there. Wind hollowed husks of arcology and other megastructures. That also sounds familiar. In the center of the ruins is a single column whose inscriptions defy translation for several centuries. Masari linguists finally managed translation. I relief carving said merely walk among these works and know our greatness. First that said monsters from the id. I mean, walk among these works and know our greatness. That's some self-absorbed level shit for like a whole species. Now, to a degree, I understand. Because if you can do that shit, you might want to say something. At the same time, it's kind of a dick move. Just saying. Alright. Okay, so I already read all that. So now we're just going to land. So I'm thinking when it's time for me to be homeless, or when it's time for me to prepare to be homeless again, because I don't want to, but it seems like I'm going to have to. I still have a reasonable amount of money left over on my food stamp card, so I'll just like go buy a shit ton of fucking trail mix. Because that'll definitely sustain me for a while. And I can use like something to drinking and whatnot. Like a hydro flask is good generally speaking, but it's not like great for when you're homeless. Because it's heavy. And for the most part, you want to mitigate your weight when you're homeless. Yeah. And then like finding like a storage unit would be good. That's what I did back when I was originally homeless here in Los Angeles. I got a storage unit. It at least allowed me to have like more than just a few simple necessities that I just carried with me all the time. And instead of keeping it in like a grocery cart that a lot of people did, you know, I had like a place I could go to. I just go, why do you need all that stuff? Like most of those things like changes of clothes, food, you know, like bars of deodorant or whatever, you know, it's like there were times where I had an Amazon account while I was homeless. Because it was handy, it was useful. And when you can buy stuff in relative bulk, it's a good idea if you can. You know, like it's generally a good idea to have a knife just in general. So once I got some money saved up, because when I was initially homeless, I was getting, I think it was $200 a month food stamps. I just saw more. Holy crap, that looks awesome. Just seeing a giant planet. And of course, it's the other planet that, you know, causing problems with because getting too close to each other. So I bought a SOG Flash 2, SOG Flash 2. This was closer towards like the end of my homeless when I got Pell Grant, and then I got a job in Alaska working as a security guard. But there we go. Let me up. Westward, so that way. But who knows how? Okay, I can get it that way. Reasonable angle, it looks like. It was like $40. I think I purchased, like I said, I think I purchased it back when I had like a Pell Grant because I was about to go to college, or I was probably around the time that I was going to go to college too, because Pell Grant. But that was also when like I made some pretty significant upgrades, because like you can't just get a home just because you want one. Even if you have the money, like a lot of places they don't want you to live in their place if you don't have a job. It's hard to get a job without a home. So, you know, very catch-22 when it comes to the homeless. A lot of people don't seem to understand that. And so, like, it's hard sometimes just to get an address. Like, some places will sometimes offer the option to you, which is good. But then, like, if you don't come at a specific time frame or whatever, for whatever reason, it doesn't matter. They don't give a shit. They'll just throw it out. So, like, if there's a paycheck in it, or if there, God damn it. I went all the way the fuck around this thing to get up there. How the fuck do I get up there? Come the fuck on. Go, motherfucker. God damn it. This thing is terrible at sheer... Like, I see what looks like my option. God, fucking hell, man. Jesus fucking Christ. Fucking hell. Even that just causes it to flip. Ridiculous. Alright. Save. But yeah, like, one of the things that I got was an inflatable sleeping pad that I put under, because like I had a tent that I bought at like Kmart or something for like $40. But I bought the tent and I had a sleeping bag. I had two different sleeping bags, in fact, one of which I got at REI. I want to say it was like maybe 70 or 80 bucks. And it was a smaller one that I could use for like warmer days, because I had one that was like basically just a thick comforter And that was rough on its own. But like it was thick, but it wasn't thick enough to handle sleeping on the ground. Even in the tent, because like the real issue when it comes to, let's go ahead and pull my weapon out here. Oh, husks, okay. Let's whoop you. And let's... Well, that was interesting. Actually, let's throw singular gunner.
This should slow them down.
One more. And... I love seeing that. That's just amazing. Alright, you. Now what the hell's over here? So yeah, like sleeping on the ground, even when it's warm out, can be problematic. So having something between you and the ground is gonna really, really help, especially when you're homeless. And so I went to REI when I had the money from the Pell Grant, because like again, like I said, couldn't find any kind of place to sleep, couldn't find an apartment or anything, didn't really have any friends. Still don't really have any friends, so you know it's gonna make it rough. I bought like this $100 blow up thing, air mattress, and like it was super lightweight. It was only like a pound. Every morning I'd push out all the air and everything, and it was super handy, super efficient, and like it was literally night and day the difference that it made between the previous nights. Because like every night, every single night, no kidding, no hyperbole, every single night I had to get up and take a piss. Every time, no matter what. Let's see. The hell, there's more now? Oh shit, ladies, come on. I'll have to fix that soon. Let's close this door for the time being. See if there's anything in the open. Crates, crates, crates. But yeah, it really helped out a lot. And like I was taking classes. At first I started with 4 credits. That was too much. What the fuck? I was thinking it was just going to be more husks, but it turns out it's Geth. And they're destroyers. Let me check weapons and stuff. Let's see something. See what we've got. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Then we'll start back from the top. No, we're not going to worry about that one. Okay. $50. All right. Okay. Anything here? No. Okay. Cool. Wanted to check to make sure that there was any, if there was any. Assault rifle tsunami. All right. Sometimes it looks like I'm able to interact with something and then I can't. It's just weird. But yeah, what the hell? Where's this thing pointing at? It's pointing this way for some damn reason. What the hell? I don't understand. I don't get it. It looks like there's something on the... above or I don't know. What the hell? Whatever. Damn, that thing got hot fast.
Regroup!
This will help.
They did. That was cool. Yeah, let's check the journal. No. Incursions. Are you sure about that, bro?
That's the last of them.
All right. So yeah, it's rough out there. Getting like a 24-hour fitness. Because like what I was saying earlier is like I had like 200 from food every month, and then like 220.
Hostile spotted.
And cash aid every month.
This is
Whoa.
odd. I would have expected one of these outposts to be a main base of operations for the Geth incursion into this region.
Same.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside the star cluster.
It must be a message from the primary Geth base. We can use the signal to lock onto its location and eliminate them.
I was in my ship. What the fuck, bro? Well, not ship, but you know what I mean. My boat. So I haven't been to the anomaly. That one. But like why? Why are those things so strong? This is ridiculous. Alright, let me save. Those Geth spikes are a little too powerful, if you ask me. Like, how is it that I can run into certain barricades and stuff, and it, like, literally knocks them away? But those... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be fucking here. Got to be. How am I stuck? You've got to be kidding me, game. Ugh, that's annoying. 2 more loading screens. Yeah, I can run into like certain types of debris. Hell, I can run into those giant fucking like guardian things or whatever they are, the quadruped Geth, and knock them to the ground, but those spikes, immovable objects. Make it make sense, game. Ugh. At least it's easier now that because Firefox isn't running in the background anymore. Not eating half of my resources. I mean, it looks cool as shit, that's for sure. Just think if that was what our moon looked like. One might say, oh my god, I don't know if I could ever handle it. But here's the thing, right? You know how like those... occasionally you'll see like an animation, or you know, like it's an animation but it's like using video composites to showcase what it would look like. What the hell? Something to my right? That's not on a map, but it's also not or. Better not suck. That's all I'm saying. So like, you'll see something like, right, you know, okay, maybe, let's just use this dot in the sky, right? Let's say that's the moon. And then it'll say like, what each planet would look like if it were the same distance away as the moon is. And then like, you'll see Pluto and it's barely visible. And then you'll have like, maybe somebody will bring up Titan because Titan's pretty big. And you know, it's like, it's all in the same video, and it's just kind of having like this foreground where you just kind of see the moon either rise up or drop down, and then something else shows up. And usually it goes up. And you see like Mercury and then Venus, and then you have like, and usually they go like size-wise, and you have like your Uranus and Neptune, and those are pretty crazy, and then you see like Saturn show up, and it's like big and glorious, and then all of a sudden you see Jupiter just fill the fucking sky, because Jupiter is just that massive, and it would be small, like Jupiter would be bigger than this in the sky. If it was the same distance from us as the moon, like it would take up so much of the sky. It would take up all of the sky at a certain point in the day. And people were like, holy shit, Jupiter is gonna, like, you know, I was terrified, Jupiter's, you know, blah, blah, and it's like, they seem to have abandoned it roughly some time ago. Did I get anything good out of it? Wasn't expecting that one to be any good. Oh, we got something here as well. Harpoon. Harpoon my ass. Okay. Love me some Futurama. Oh. It's a better sniper rifle, even though she didn't use them. Yeah, there goes that one. Yeah, why not? But see, the thing is like, if Jupiter were that close, well, first of all, we wouldn't be the planet that mattered. I mean, we'd still matter to us. We wouldn't be the planet that mattered. Jupiter would be. But then on top of it, like, you wouldn't care, because that's what you grew up with, right? Every night, you know, the first few times, as you are cognitively aware as a child to see something that large, you'd probably freak out a little bit. Then after a while, you wouldn't care. You know, because parents, they don't care. Your grandparents, they don't care. Hell, you may not even have a family. You might even not exist. Because for all we know, something like that would literally just destroy the planet. Being that big and that close. Like, the gravitational forces would be absurd. You know, if it didn't rip the planet apart, there's a high probability that, like, Earth as it is would be, like, just covered in water every, like, the tidal variances would just be insane. Like, if you want to go see some really cool high, low tides, at least for, you know, the overall nature of Earth, I think I need to check here in the journal. Did I finish it? Wrong one. Find and destroy the main Geth base of operations in the Grissom system of the Arms in order to stop the Geth incursion. Is it still on this planet, or is it somewhere else in the system? I think it's somewhere else in the system. Wait, it said what system? The Grissom system. Which I don't think I'm in. Like, go to Alaska. In fact, you can go to where I went when I was working security, Kenai. And during the full and new moons, like every day, the tidal variance is like 10 plus feet anyway. It's closer to like 20 or 30. Like on the new moons and the full moons, when they're the greatest, like it gets close. Like there's a point where we had this sort of like if you want to call it like a creek bed almost. We had a little bridge that went over this little sort of cutout, and on the other side of the bridge there was just kind of like this giant hole in the ground that was basically building shaped, because if you had gone and looked, like on Google Maps or something, there was an old building there. Wasn't there anymore. But on the high tides, and you get them twice a day, and that's the other thing too, because you get high and low tides twice a day, that's a lot of erosion. There would occasionally be, like when the moon was on the closer side of being close to us, the water would actually kind of creep up over that little divot under the bridge and then like fill out that spot where the old building was. And it would get to the point where like, and it was all level too. It wasn't like, I mean, once the high tide went down, obviously it wasn't the same as when it was in the river, but when it was high tide, like the whole place and that spot, like I said, it was a big spot. Like it was a giant, basically like a warehouse. We're talking, you know, easily 100 feet in width, if not like 200 feet, probably 200 feet. And then like probably close to another 1,000 feet in length. It was a pretty big plot on that, you know, on that property. And so watching it fill up was always really cool. I knew there was going to be some fucking ore over here somewhere. Now let's just hope I can actually get to it. Well, at least it was easy to get to. I'm gonna hop out of this planet and then go wherever I need to go. Hey, titanium, not bad. It's funny when it doesn't look like I succeed, but I do. So yeah, it's interesting seeing the various tide changes, and like if Jupiter was that big, like I could only wonder how much bigger our tides would be and how much erosion that would cause. It's like if you remember the movie Interstellar, where they're on that one water planet, and then, you know, it's like those aren't waves, or, you know, like those aren't mountains, those are waves, and it was like that was all that water being pushed up. Like, that was obviously, you know, exaggerated and everything because of the whole nature of the black hole and all that kind of stuff that they were, you know, flying around. But it was still like, okay, so that's not the right one. It was a Grissom? Oh, it's over here. But I mean, that is essentially, but not necessarily, what would happen, but it is essentially what would happen. In that you would have, oh, of course I go to the first one. Or I go to the right one first. Survey you first. Target vessel, small team was dispatched. Items to the medallion. Once the atmosphere is gone, Benda's surface will be a mere 400 degrees Celsius. Jesus. Alright. Survey you. Got ourselves some beryllium. Still want to see a giant deposit of bismuth, damn it. Show me some bismuth, game. Blast away by the solar wind of the blue giant Grissom. I hope I can see it. I want to see it when I get on the planet. Look at those actually similar robots which periodically awaken to defend themselves. That's interesting. Very interesting. It's not actually silica, bros. Wait, hold on. I can go to the moon. Wait, the moon is the destination, not the planet. Interesting. Molecular nitrogen is present in the highest levels of the atmosphere, giving planets its odd violet tint. I hope to get to see it. Again, I want to see the sun and the planet. It's always weird when I see shit moving, because it moves just slow enough that it makes me feel like I'm kind of moving, and it's a little on it. It's the sensation you get when you're on a treadmill for like half an hour and you get off, and every time you take a step you feel like you're running when you're actually just walking. It's that kind of sensation, but while sitting. That's kind of unfortunate that they would die. Held aloft by air pressure when these biological creatures consistently flee from the approach of the Terminator. That's actually... okay. That's really cool that they put that in. Sorry. So, as far as I remember, our understanding of the concept, if you will, of eyes is like the origin of eyes in multicellular life was, I believe, cyanobacteria acquiring light sensing cells, right? And these light sensing cells, having the ability to sense light, permitted them to essentially dive down into the water. You know, or rather it gave them the motivation, if you will, to do so, because otherwise they might be cooked. So at least that's my understanding of what our sort of primordial eyeballs was light sensing cells, organelles, whatever you want to call them, on multicellular organisms, cyanobacteria, if I'm not mistaken, that because they were reactive to sunlight in a way that wasn't inherently healthy for them, those that had essentially evolved these eyes were able to stay alive and replicate, because they were able to get away from the sun. And that's really cool that that is like put in here. And these are bioluminescent. It's just an interesting little variation of that. That's really cool. I like that. See, I like stuff like that when I find out this kind of stuff. Version of the gas giant. Notenbahn. It's a trace atmosphere krypton xenon, crust composed of various metals, deposits of sodium. Well, good thing there's no oxygen. There's everybody in the solar system. The surface is scorching hot and thoroughly irradiated by the blue giant grissom. Surface excursions without proper protective gear are certain to prove fatal. Total distance from the Notenbahn, 10 million kilometers. Passive sensor array intercepts a frequency coded transmission from the surface's fulcrum. Attempts to decrypt the message were fruitless. It does not appear to be any software coding language based by the Citadel races. That's weird. I'm scrolling down and it's like doing that little jittery thing. Loading screen of awesomeness. You know, it's funny. I should have known that today was Cinco de Mayo because there were like parties and stuff in that area. But like, I kind of just thought it was a quinceañera. Because you know those happen more often than May 5th. But then when I sat down to eat my last taco, because I had already eaten the other three, hold on, there's, dude, what? I mean, one, I wouldn't be able to see it, but two, that looks cool as shit. Just being able to see the undulations of the convection of the solar plasma. Like, there's no way I would see it. It would be too bright. But it's still cool as shit. I mean, the sun is that big, but there's the planet. And at least the planet's lighting matches with where the sun is. That's cool. I like details like that. It's always nice to see those things. Alright, anomaly. Let's go see you. Can I go see you? Alright, let's go this way first. Wins, man. Alright. That would be a cool night light, that's for sure. It would also be kind of annoying. Hold on. Never know. With the Geth around, there may be thrashers. Probably up there. Which means I don't know how the hell to get around. Hey Joker, come pick me up and then drop me off. Specifically where I want you to drop me off. Instead of wherever the hell you think I should be dropped off. Okay, thanks, bye. I mean, the sun is out. I shouldn't see the stars. Just saying. And a blue giant star would also, again, it would be absurdly. Good God, what the fuck? Where? Where in the hell is this? I gotta drive up this shit like it's this. I gotta be able to get out. It's like a caldera. Sorry, capsule. Oops. Oops. Alright, matriarch writing. Cool beans. Now let's get the fuck out of this hole. And then we go east. Go that way. The only time those jets work. Whee! Tumbling over. You know, it's like, I'm no expert in anything. Jack of all trades, master of none kind of thing. But I'm glad that this game has given me sort of an outlet to kind of nerd out a bit. I appreciate that. Just wanted to say that. It's kind of fun. And I'm able to just kind of, you know, be my nerdy self and talk about this kind of shit. Alright, so now just the quest, just north. Interesting seeing these various colors. Uh-oh. Hoping that there's going to be some kind of valley system over here that'll let me get through. Like, I'm not such a super, like, So while I be a nerd, stupid phone. Hold on. I'm gonna type something in here real quick. That's the wrong one of those. Here we go. Speaking of windy, it got windy as hell today. Like yesterday it was cold because we had a cold front come through and it started raining, which was interesting. Like it actually got cold enough that my little heater that I kind of forgot was on turned on. I was like, oh hey, the heater getting cold, the heater's turning on. This is interesting. Hear the wind howling right now. IRL. Like I don't hear anything. What's over here? Or it looks like this is always a crapshoot. When searching for ore in Mass Effect 1, you never know how it's gonna go. That is for certain. And it's usually, I mean, I say you never know. It's usually not going to go well. It's usually going to be rough. Hello. Jesus. Oh man, that's like right at the edge too. Where the fuck am I at? Oh. Times where I wish these rockets would just like be awesome. I was like, you better let me out. Magnesium? Not even that good. I'll get the money out of it and everything, but that's it. Alright. What's next? North and west. Maybe try to drive up the crests. That might help me out. Who knows? Come on, peak. There we go. Just imagine being in that vehicle when that just happened. Like your gut just like going right up into your mouth. That would not have been a pleasant sensation whatsoever. Because like, it's not just that you're dropping, it's that you're dropping in an uncontrolled drop. Not like a roller coaster where like your lateral movement is largely constrained. Like that's kind of bad. All right, let's stay here and shoot. Let's get a little closer. Well, that definitely worked. I just love being able to snipe with a tank. Like, it's not the best tank, but it definitely works. Let's go and repair. We'll hop out. And then we'll save. Yeah. For around 8. For around 9. Slow snowblind rounds. Let's see. High explosive 10. That's what she's using. Fuck it. I just want to see. She's using high explosive as well. Let's give her some better high explosive. And just see what happens. Because I'm curious like that. Okay. Jammed, huh? What the fuck was that sound? Whoa, shit. Hey, let's get out of the way. God, those biotics are so good. Okay, those guys, the old teleporting dudes.
Lost shields.
Bring it on.
Yeah, I'm gonna change that gun out. High damage, but not what I'm after when it comes to... Let's do that again. Let's see. Alright. Let's maybe... overdo it. And like, what the hell? It's not really worth it if it does that. Do it again. As the last gap falls, you hear music from across the room. Mother Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful a cappella of worlds and innocent loss. The recorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds behind the Perseus Veil. The transmitter shuts down. What?
Take out those hostiles!
There are no more. Okay, we're all healed up. Loot anything? Huh. Yeah, okay, let's just change out the weapon, the damage then. Let's see what the difference is. Interesting. Alright, let's see if there's anything worth the whole, like, Quarian singing though, that's really strange. giant, like, Geth foot thing. Oh, buddy. Didn't mean to do that. Check over here, see if there's any goodies. Nope. No goodies. Yeah, you are.
I'm right here.
I really wish you guys would say stuff. That's like in response to other stuff. It's because it's like, otherwise this is a very quiet game. And I'm sure for like the purposes of Let's Play, live stream, whatever, you know, a quieter game gives you more of the streamer, the Let's Player. But at the same time, it's like they gotta fill up too much of the dead air as well. Whereas it would be not. Hold on, I'm gonna check that in a second. Whereas when you have a story to bounce off of, it makes it a little bit more interesting. At least I think so. Geth data files in the proper hands. They can reveal much about the evolution of the Geth since the banishment of the Quarians. Okay. Alright, journal time. Tali and the Geth. Speak to Tali.
Ready whenever you are.
What? Oh, back on the Normandy. Okay. Don't know why we can't have a conversation now, but whatever. It's whatever. I ain't even gonna worry about words and shit, so I'll go talk to Tali. Sounds good to me. I like talking to Tali. She's cool. And she is in the engine room, I believe. Which I think is down here. Still bad about, like, what's what. This is not the engine room. Okay. Lab and storage, medical office. I guess I gotta go down. I'm curious if there's like a lot of extra conversation that I'm missing. Like I'm not having conversations with people like before I did have. Good God, this thing is fucking slow. Holy shit. But like every time I've ever talked to people, they just seem to have nothing to fucking say. It was fine in the beginning. I'll see, like, maybe let's see what Garrus says.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the cycles. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs, had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development. But there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
That's a lot of balls.
Somebody's making a killing out there.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threaten? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off.
It's pretty efficient.
Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart. His idea of a joke, I guess.
Ooh, that's fucked
I told
up.
the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Makes sense. As long as you don't get yourself fucking killed. Okay, well that at least panned out. That's nice. Let's go talk to Tali though. Maybe talk to the other folks after the fact. See what's what, you know? What's up, girl?
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
It'll take years to decipher and analyze the data.
Maybe even decades, but it's worth the time. This information will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
All right.
Go ahead. Make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his Geth armies are defeated.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
That's cool. What is my, Damn, I am very Paragon. Now... Garrus. At least it has his name, which is cool. Tali's Pilgrimage. Okay, so that finished that portion. Okay. Unusual readings. Good lord, I still have more stuff. One of the patrols mentions some strange activity in the Hydra system, the Argus Row Cluster, Sentry system, the Hakuda. That's all the scanning and stuff. Garrus gave the coordinates. Head to the Herschel system in the Kepler Verge. Newton system. Let's go there. Fuck it. Well, after I talk to some other people, let's see. Hold on, let me see what happens if I talk to her. What's going on?
Why are you so cheerful?
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
I think I've already done all this, so...
Tell me about your people.
Yeah.
Our lives aren't... Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Goodbye.
I should go.
See you later.
See you later. Oh, the element core. Oh, cool. I didn't notice I could do that. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Can I do over here? No. Okay.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Nope.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright, so let's go talk to Liara, since the question is, where the fuck is she? Yeah, screw it, I'll talk to everybody who's down here.
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Afraid I did.
Oh, shoot me now. One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up, what's her name? Tassoni?
Liara, why would you think that?
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her. I could understand why. The crew's off limits with the regs against fraternization. And at least she looks like a woman.
You think I'm interested in Liara because she's the only one I'm allowed to date?
So you are interested in her. Of course, it could be politics. Alien diplomat's daughter, us under orders to make nice with the bug-eyed monsters. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on Family Mail.
Mind your protocol. Like...
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Something's changed.
Sounds like that situation didn't last.
Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why the women choose the bear over the man.
Did anything happen while you were home?
My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
She cracked him in the face. Good.
When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was going to end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
What's this crap? Bored now.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home.
Oh, damn.
Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
I thought you said he was dead.
You know, from heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
I do too. Keep it to yourself. Of course not. Not my place
Your
to judge.
beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
Just my commanding officer, huh? We'll have to see about that.
What are you saying, Williams?
Me? I'm not saying anything, Skipper. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Okay, now I'm starting
Looking
to see
forward
where
to it,
like the
Skipper.
relationship starts to come into play. Am I only like halfway through this fucking... I'm probably not even halfway through the game. I'm probably only like a third of it, if that. Christ. Talk to Garrus. I was hoping to get a quest out of her.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Like?
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
They are a warrior race, right?
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Man, what is life like going around with a voice like that man's?
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's good that there's at least some story going on. I guess I could talk to... Where the hell's she at? That's Tali, so I guess I gotta go back up. I want to talk to Liara. Now, why is it because Liara's in my party all the time? Is that why? What's her face? Jesus Christ, it's a slow-ass elevator, I swear. That's the only thing I can think of that makes any sense. Like, because she's in my party pretty frequently, that's why she's considered somebody I'm interested in? I don't know. Seems like a weird reason to talk to somebody about that kind of stuff. So, what the hell? That was weird.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
I blame Saren. And if I were you, I'd want revenge.
We have enough reason to stop Saren. I do not need to add revenge to the list. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
Has your opinion changed at all?
It has. I have been watching you and your crew. It has taught me a lot about your species. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
Why me?
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
Why are you so interested in me?
I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
You're interested in me because of my visions. You just want to know more about the Protheans.
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest. But it has grown beyond that.
Growing beyond that, yeah.
You intrigue me, Shepard. But I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
None of these answers feel right for where I want to go. I don't care about Ash. That feels like it's also like, hey, Ash is... This is... So I'm just going to go to...
Williams and I are just friends. Nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
I'm not interested in you in that way, Liara.
This is very embarrassing for me, Commander. Please, let's talk about something else.
All right.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, I see where okay. Yeah, I get it. That's where, like, everything was gonna, you know... It's like, where's all this relationship stuff that, see the achievements, people talk about this stuff, and then all of a sudden it's all just there. It's like, alright, I get it now. The fuck
Anything
is
you
this?
need, Commander?
Tactical appraisal.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezi anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting, though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record? If we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
Alright, what's this?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for a lost mass relay to who knows where, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
Shit, I should have gone to the
My mother was downwind of a transport crash.
Oh, well.
It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
It's a big galaxy, Lieutenant. Who knows what will come in handy?
If you say so, sir. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Cool. Alrighty. Time to go back to space. Fly around and stuff. Wait, what? Where am I? Yeah, okay. I can't remember where people are. It's like the hubs are... I think it's just because there's so much for my brain to have to work with. Actually, I think I went to the wrong... Fuck. I just realized. Yeah, I need to go up the stairs. Like, I know I should know the hubs. Oh, sorry. I know that I should know the hubs, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm super forgetful. God, this fucking elevator, I swear. Now, what was the one I think I was gonna go do the Lost Doctor or whatever it was. So I'll do that one. Open the door. Hurry up. Damn it. I wish it would have like, I wish it was more of a ramp from the sides instead of just straight up. That's not very ADA friendly. Space government.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard.
Cool.
You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
See? Side quests can pay off. And the one thing I forgot was where the fuck I need to go for that damn quest. Shit. Journal. That's not the one. This is the one that I want to do. Newton System, Kepler Verge. Okay. I think when I'm done with this one, I'm gonna call it for the night.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I've received some information I thought you'd want to see, Commander. Someone is killing former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
I'm happy to look into it, Admiral. What can you tell me?
We found a connection between the scientists and you. They all worked on a classified project several years ago, on a cruise.
A cruise? I lost my whole unit there. You're saying that our scientists were involved?
I can't get any information on what they were working on. The project records were sealed. Commander, Shepard, what you do with this is up to you. I just thought you'd want to know. There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last known coordinates. Good luck. 5th Fleet out.
Interesting. Ooh. Says most. Oh, I can't see the rings. Ice dwarf world, surface composed almost entirely of frozen water. Normally a planetoid this small would not rate inclusion in the system's charts, but its unusually large and beautiful ring of ice crystals has made it a popular subject for visual artists. Fucking why can't I see it then? The ring is the result of a glancing equatorial impact, which has left a large trench and threw a great deal of melted water into the atmosphere. The rings are typically a feature that will completely decay in a few thousand years. Why you no let me see and zoom in version? Game? Ugh, that's so rude. Yeah, I would think so. It's a hydrogen helium gas giant. Derp. Like Uranus in the solstice and a tipped on its side. Its north pole facing the star Newton. Oh, I was talking about the right-hand rule of space. So like, whenever you look down on something, right? If you take your right hand, and as if you're grabbing a pole, and you kind of curl your fingers, but then also kind of push them a little bit as well. So like, kind of pushing your wrist up and around. So like, maybe you're grabbing a big pole, not like something that's easy to grab, but like you're kind of having to hang on to. That curling motion has been observed in pretty much everything. Stars, planets, orbits of planets around, like the rotation of stars, the rotation of planets, the revolution of planets around stars, the revolution of satellites, most, not all. And I mean, like, this is, it's a pretty solid rule, and it's called the right hand rule. And if you take your hand and you curl it, most things spin that way. If I'm not mistaken, I think Venus spins the other way. And then, of course, Uranus does, but it's on its side. We don't know why. It just does. It's pretty cool, too. Rock and ice planet with atmosphere, composed chlorine and argon. Chlorine, quite volatile. Argon, stable AF. Frozen surface is mainly composed of potassium with deposits of iron. Famously claimed by the eccentric volus billionaire Kuman Scholl, claims that a vision of a higher being told him to seek on Glencori the lost crypts of beings of light. Is this what I think it is? Originally, were supposedly created at the dawn of time to protect our life from synthetic machine devils. Shoal has been excavated at Glencori's toxic surface for 2 decades at great expense. No government has valued the world enough to evict this small army of mercenaries. I think they're making fun of Mormonism. It sounds very much like that. That's cool as shit. Uncomfortably hot, nitrogen oxygen atmosphere, and abundant shallow seas make it ideal candidate for habitation for most of the species. Orbit moon funnel has been slowly decaying since the system coalesced. Its proximity is getting tidal effects. Its dynamo-like revolution through Antaram's magnetic field is generating increasing powerful electrical storms. Cool. Well, someone suggested in placement of Mass Effect drives in an attempt to lighten the moon and correct its orbit. The scale of such a project, tens of thousands of drives, costing enough to bankrupt the governments of all the Citadel races, make it a pipe dream. A multiracial effort is underway to catalog and preserve the unique genetic diversity of Antaram's vibrant young biosphere. Exogenic Corp and Hay1 Genomics represent the Alliance's share of the effort. Earth years, 80% atmosphere, 82% gravity, 58 cell stats, pretty hot. Again, that's like twice as hot as a hot day on Earth. Alright, let's land. Let's go hit this doctor up. And some ore and some side stuff, and then end it for the night. I'm playing some Fallout Tactics, Brotherhood of Steel on the side. So I'm going to bring you. No. Might as well just bring Liara. She's got some cool ass skills. And Garrus is good on the tech, so just gotta check his points too. Liara has really awesome biotic skills that I'm just using like crazy. So first and foremost, not as much. He does the electronics and decryption, so we're good with that. Oh, medium armor. Nice. Yara, I don't have any points to spend. Okay, so we'll go to gears. Whoa. Yep. Let's just keep going down the line, see if there's anything better. Might as well. Whoa. Another one. Oh yeah. Shut up. Probably not anything better at this point. What the? Oh yeah, that pulse rifle. I forgot. I should probably throw like sell that or something. Jesus Christ. What is the other weapon? It doesn't really matter because he's going to be using assault rifle anyway. Sniper rifle. So it doesn't really matter. Okay, cool. Not going to worry then. I'll just give him a good sniper rifle then. 206, 218, 234 works. Alright. Let's give you some better rounds. Fuck it. Again, it's not going to really matter. Alright. What have we got here for you? Oh, there we go. It's handy. Now for medium armor. Since I just got that for you. Light armamentarian. Ah, something better. Medium armor. Alright, and it looks better too. So that's good, because that other one that he had on was shit. Let's see. Physics threshold. Okay, you like to kill yourself, so let's do that. And then we'll do that. Maybe you won't fucking die. Are we good? Alright. I've never even used this stuff, because I'm kind of OP. Wow. It's as hot as it is on this planet, and these motherfuckers are not using their helmets. Okay. Alright. Normally, head that way, I guess. Ugh. It seems like that is the more viable route, I suppose. Like blowing up the foliage, driving over it, you know, just ruining the diversity that's here. It really does suck that I can't see the, I couldn't see the ring in the close-up shot of that damn ice ring planet. Okay, this, damn it. Definitely not the right way to go, that's for sure. Hey, if you got this far in the video, let me know. Tell me how bad I'm doing, or how bad my computer is. You know. Let me know you're here. I would appreciate that. Nobody's in the live, so I'm talking to people who might be watching the live. I tend to get a number of views, which I think is interesting, like double digits. That's cool. Helps that, you know, the VOD, the YouTube channel that I have has like 5,000 subscribers. Only because of a Rick and Morty / Gravity Falls video that I made some years ago. Don't want to shoot you guys, so... Damn it. Where the hell did the vehicle... Oh. There it is. Like, why did I get out? Why am I too far away? There. That seems to be really the only purpose. More southeast. Okay, so it's south. So at least try to get some elevation before we head out. Who knows what the situation is going to be like when we get up there. Oh, that's cool as shit. I lived in Texas for 30 years. And like, as much as I hated living there for a lot of reasons, like, thunderstorms are the one thing I really do miss. We're just, especially the ones that feel like they're gonna be dangerous, then really aren't. Those are the best, in my opinion. The ones where like the house is shaking because of, you know, just the amount of thunder, and then like the torrential rain, the lightning, hail. Maybe not so much the hail, but the hail is still cool though. I'm a weirdo like that, I guess. Alright, I see enemies. That is east of here. Oh no, it's south. Alright. Reading over that way. Oh, wait on. Got a few birds at once. Gotta love it. Anybody else wanting to shoot shit? Huh? Seems like there's any more enemies on the map. Alright, I just need to pop my back. Oh man, Kessler. Really weird that like damage is largely the most important thing, save for like sniper rifles, at least based on what I'm seeing so far. Alright, I needed to save. Oh, hey, dead bodies. Tungsten round. Malfunctioning object. Okay, I'm starting to see some red dots. A lot of red dots. Alright, folks. I know I'm on the wrong planet for, what's his face? But it's whatever. Oh yeah, I love that shield. Just come falling out of the sky. You love it. Let's see it. Let's see. Let's singulate it. Throw. Man, these guys are armored. Woman? Come on. Alright. Cool. Get right in front. Right in the damn crosshairs, right when I'm shooting. Like, seriously, game? What the hell? What else? Alright, so what else I can see? Okay, I got some stuff over here. Average decryption. Whoops. Just waiting for that set of frogger doors to open. There we go. Sweetness. I love getting XP for opening stuff. It's awesome. It's great. Okay. Hmm? Oh, can't inspect, huh? Alright, whatever. Check over here. Nope. Let's not check over there.
Stay back! I've got no grief with you. All I want is this bastard.
Please! He's a madman! Mr. Toombs, you're insane! You need help!
Shut up! You don't get to lie. You don't... Shepard? My God. Shepard, is that you?
Corporal Toombs? But I saw you die on a cruise. How did you get here?
They took me, Shepard. The scientists.
You can't prove any of this. This man is delusional.
See, they were running tests on the Thresher Maws. They let those things hit us just to watch and study. I woke up in a holding cell. The scientists were delighted I'd survived. Now they had someone to run tests on.
Toombs, I didn't see anybody. If I'd seen you, I'd have come back for you, I swear.
You can't believe Toombs. He doesn't have any proof. I demand a fair trial.
He was there! You bastard! He knows the truth. He treated me like a lab animal. I only escaped because somebody destroyed Cerberus, their big organization. This man deserves to die, Shepard. For you, for me, for everyone else in the unit. Are you with me?
You're better than this, Toombs. You're not like them.
Don't tell me who I am. You got away with a few scratches and a scary reputation. The rest of the unit died, and I was tortured for years, Shepard. You can't judge me. You don't have the right.
You think I don't want revenge for Akuz? Listen, Toombs. Arresting him hurts them more.
Hadn't thought of it like that. Okay. I'm no murderer. They couldn't make me one. Just as long as he goes to trial. Maybe the screaming will stop now. I don't know.
Those bastards can't hurt you anymore. Joker, tell the 5th Fleet we need a ship for pickup.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Stares morosely at the floor, lost in his memories. You give the scientist a shove towards the door. The mission is complete. The Alliance courts will take it from here. But there was more stuff in the room, it looked like. Should I go back in? I'm gonna go back in. More Paragon. Jesus Christ, I'm up there. Alright. I just want to check to see if like there's anything I can loot. Or, you know, anything and I can assess. Because once I'm done here, I'm pretty much done. Gotta go get the rest of my laundry. Go to sleep. Well, not immediately. I gotta give myself time after playing the game to then play like another game to wind down. You know how it is, right? Okay, so see, monitor. It won't do anything, but I still get to interact with it. Yeah. It was worth it. Totally worth it. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Might drive around just a little bit, see if maybe there's like any ores or anything I can pick up, but yeah, I need to level up some more in Brotherhood of Steel. Oh, sorry. I need to level up some more in Brotherhood of Steel. What the hell? Oh, what? Wait, what? The fuck are you doing?
Ready. On your...
Okay. She just got stuck there for some reason. Because I want to, like, steal everything from, like, everybody in the bunker. Because, like, where you start... okay, so I see ore. So, what I've found so far is that in that game, being, you know, carrying a long gun is very handy. And since everybody in my party, including my main character that I made,
I'm on my
who
way.
is named Talia, because that is a name that I have been using for female characters in some capacity since I started playing Diablo 2 back in early 2000s. Everybody in my party has small guns as like one of their basic traits, right? So I'm like, okay, is this weapon a small gun? Well, apparently it is, because one of the people that you start with also uses this long gun, and they have small guns. And I'm like, okay, cool. And this was after I had found a few more, because I was using like Desert Eagles and SMGs and stuff like that. And I was like, why don't we just all use the long gun, because that seems smarter. And it has been very efficient. But the thing is that a lot of the like various guards and the like in the sort of starting hub of Brotherhood of Steel have like a stack of like 100 of that bullet, and there's like 10 plus dudes, and so far I haven't been able to steal very ammo from them. Like, I've tried a number of times and it has always failed. Like, as many... The funny thing is, like, stealing from... I was able to steal from some of the guys. They have, like, super stim packs. So you have, like, the normal stim pack that heals, like, 10 or 12 hit points. And the super stim pack heals, like, twice that, basically. Well, I had been able to steal a few of the stacks of super stim packs, but I haven't been able to steal... And then that was difficult, to say the very least. But I have not at all built that circle. Shut the thing. Wait. Are we on a moon again? I forget. Or is there just another planet that's really close? So cool if you saw like a tiny little dust cloud. That'd be amazing. Stupid. But amazing. You might be like, Justin, stupid? How would that be stupid? Like, why would I see a dust cloud from that distance? That dust cloud would be like as powerful as the bombs that we dropped on Japan. Probably combined. To be able to see it from that kind of distance with any level of clarity. And I'm shooting it out of this fucking thing. Like, if I did that and I did this, like if I was able to shoot this planet, right? Let's say I shot it right there. And immediately I saw, like, I know that it travels immediately. Like, that's why you saw the flash right there. It's just the way the game works. Whatever. I don't really care in that regard. What I do care is if I saw it up there. Wait, what? Oh no, that was just stuff in the air. The timing on it was perfect. I was like, wait, what? Like, if I was able to shoot up here and see a tiny little dust cloud pop off of that immediately afterwards, if I did this, it would blow up everything in this area. That's how powerful that and I mean more so. It would be a blinding white flash of light, a la Fallout. Everything would be ash and cinders. This vehicle would not exist. The people inside would not exist. They would be atomized. To have something powerful enough to make that kind of impact on that planet. Again, I'd be like, that's cool as shit. Stupid, cool as shit. The reason it's stupid is because we wait for I would literally have to have something that, I mean, it would probably be greater by probably at least an order of magnitude than that of the bombs we dropped on Japan. Like, it would probably be more powerful than all bombs ever dropped to be able to see it from that distance. Because as big as the explosions are to us, they're nothing when it comes to the scale of the cosmos. Jack effing nothing. Okay, well, I'm gonna call it here, folks. I wonder if I turned off my thing. I did. Okay. Well, thank you for playing with me. Thank you for watching. I don't know what the situation is when it comes to like subscriptions and the like, but I doubt anybody's gonna subscribe. But if you want to, cool. I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and I will be continuing to play this until it's time to not, whatever that situation may be. Have a fun farewell. Enjoy the remainder of your Cinco de Mayo. Hopefully you're not too hungover. Maybe you had a lot of tacos. I got more tacos tomorrow. That's for sure. Good night, everybody.